I mean...
I'm videotaping.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Sydney.
My name's Michael.
My name is Io.
I'm Joseph Trujillo.
Hi, today my name is Rich, but I also go by Christina.
Hi, my name is Danny.
My name is Phoenix.
Hi, my name is Shar. I identify as asexual and panromantic, as well as genderqueer and or demigirl.
The pronouns that I use are he, him, and I identify as transgender.
I use they, them pronouns and identify as non-binary.
I'm a boy. I use he, him pronouns.
Sometimes I use male pronouns, he, him, sometimes female, she, her, depending on my gender identity and expression that day. I say that because I am gender fluid.
I go by he, him pronouns. I identify as a transgender male.
I identify as a queer trans guy.
I identify as non-binary. My pronouns are they and them.
Some hobbies of mine are reading and writing.
A hobby of mine is painting. I like to paint on wood with acrylic.
Hobbies, I sing a lot. I've been in choir for 6 years.
And a hobby of mine is I like to play retro video games, especially Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, and Nintendo 64 games. And I also make Let's Plays of those retro video games and put them up on YouTube.
My favorite hobbies are shopping and shopping some more. I have a lot of hats and shoes because I'm a shopaholic and I have a problem.
A hobby? I play ukulele. I'm also a writer.
And my hobbies are hacky sacking. I also like to longboard.
My favorite hobby is to read. I read a lot. I'm an English major who doesn't know a lot about English. It's super good. I also like to sleep, but that's more a mental thing. But yeah.
Transgender to me is, it's who I am. It's such a huge part of my identity, and by labeling myself in that way, it allows me to constantly explore my gender identity with the base knowledge that I am not cisgender. Growing up, I didn't have the vocabulary or the knowledge to identify my gender in any way, really. So, growing up and being at the stage that I am now, the most accurate word for me is transgender.
To me, being non-binary means existing as who I am, but without really connecting to the label of male or female. So almost being a whole other gender, which is outside the binary.
What my identity means to me. It's a comfort thing, really. Like, I feel like a boy. Like, I know I present very femme, but just because I can't present the way I would like to doesn't mean it's not as valid.
When I explain it to people who don't know what gender fluid is, I say just imagine like a glass of water, any kind of fluid, and you can either tip the glass one way or the other or somewhere in between. It's not locked into one solid state like ice. It can move around. That's what fluid does, and that's what my gender does. Some days I'll wake up and I will identify as male. Other days I'll wake up, identify as female. Sometimes it changes in the middle of the day. Sometimes it depends on who I'm with or what I'm doing. So sometimes it's environmental. It can be, my gender can, you know, be male for a day, a week, a month. It's all just sort of it just happens.
Being transgender to me basically means identifying with the gender that wasn't imposed on me at birth.
Identity to me, I'm just me, really. I'm just like human. I don't know, I haven't really thought about what identity means to me, but I think it doesn't really affect who I am. I'm just me.
What trans means to me is growth, and has enabled me to be my best self, and it enables me to exist as a human, and without it I would not be here. It just opens the doors to so many opportunities for me to live and experience and educate.
So what trans means to me is, well, before, until like really recently, I thought it's like not identifying with the sex that you were assigned to at birth. So female to male, male to female, that whole shindig. Then looking more into it, I realized that there's other stuff into it, such as genderqueer, where you don't necessarily identify as transgender or as non-binary. So that's where I am. And under that umbrella, underneath that umbrella, is demi-girl / guy, which is for me demi-girl because it is where you identify mostly as female, but also not quite. So for me, it's probably like 70-30, 70% totally, yeah, identify as female, but there's also that 30% where I'm like, not quite sure. Not exactly non-binary, but not exactly whatever. So that's what trans means to me is, I guess I'm in that party too. Yay. Happy Trans Visibility Day.